Fortnite Super is one of the best seasons we've had in a long time, but there's one thing I think Fortnite forgot to test. Because in this season, there are brand new exotics, some that work like weapons we have never seen before. And according to Epic Games, the only way to get them is to reach S+ rank, but that is not true. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get these exotics and how to get your first win of the new season, because we are dropping at one of the most underrated spots for now to get the best movement item this season. Robin is over here at this location and he sells the Mythic Grappler for 600 gold. That is a lot of gold, but trust me, it is worth it. There is not a single other movement item this season that comes even close, or pretty much for the last few chapters. So we're going to talk to Robin right here, and he's going to sell us the grappler for 600 gold. This is the Mythic Grappler. The thing about this grappler is it is very similar to the Jules grappler, the one that you grapple and then you glider redeploy. So it kind of has a similar mechanic where you can cancel the grapple animation. It looks like this guy was going to buy it for me, honestly. I'm going to take him out real quick. So you get 20 charges and it has a 75-meter radius, 75-meter range. So when I say 75-meter range, I'm talking 75 full meters. Just take a look at this. Take a look at this. If I, first of all, edit on me right now. I'm gonna say there's no way this guy has that many mats. So 75 meters, guys. I'm talking, we're gonna mark this lamppost right here. I could go all the way over here. 75 meters. It's technically like 76, and I can pull, and it will pull me, and then I will glider redeploy. Now, the thing about this that you need to remember is you do not have to glider redeploy if you know how to swap your weapon at the right time. So as soon as you shoot your left click with the grappler, as soon as you shoot it out, if you are quick to swap weapons, you can immediately just pull out your shotgun and you will not have to worry about pulling the glider. So like that, it'll pull me in, bang, one pump whoever you're pulling up on, and they don't even hear you flying in at them. There's not really a lot of audio when it comes to that. So let me show you how to get the exotics. There is this spire. This is the Overlord Spire, and there's only one of them in the game at any given time. I'm going to use the grappler and I'm going to use this car, and we're going to go over there, because once you defeat the spire, you are granted legendary weapons and the exotic weapons early before you're even an S+ superhero rank. So I'm also going to give you some tips on how to rank up. Obviously, it's a little bit harder in solos because you can't revive and reboot your teammates. Those are good ways to rank up as well. But anytime you get an elimination, anytime you bring a sprite to a shrine, that's 250 points. But the idea is you want to get to S+ as quickly as possible, but there isn't really like a super cheat code besides just being very efficient at taking out players. And when you see sprites near shrines, taking them to the shrines, because that's 250 points. But I also am pretty sure you do get some points for defeating NPCs, which do spawn from the spire. So this is going to give us a little bit of a speed boost as far as reaching this. But I want to give you a quick tip. Do you see these gloves right here? We can take out the NPCs, by the way. The NPCs will give us points. But I want to show you guys something. You see these gloves? These gloves are not that good against other players. I'll be honest. They're not that great against other players. However, if you use them on the spire, you do a lot of damage to the skulls. This thing is bullying me right now. I'm not gonna lie. This thing is bullying me. Luckily, it's already almost weak, but let me show you what I'm talking about. Once the masks come out, we're gonna hit him with this. Reload. Hit the masks again. I'm hitting multiple at the same time, so I'm able to take it out a little bit quicker. Here we go. Here we go. Avoid the laser. Once the laser comes out, you're not really damaging it, so just take that opportunity to move around. And now it's dead. So let's see what we get out of this right here. Let's see what we get. Now, you're probably wondering, what weapons should you be carrying? Well, let's take a look at what exotic we got. We got the exotic unstable Frostfire shotgun. This is going to be the best shotgun in the game. Let me show you my go-to loadout. My absolute best go-to loadout. Obviously, the grappler is a must. This exotic shotgun is the best shotgun in the game. Basically, it has a 50-50 chance every time you shoot to either give yourself a speed boost or give your opponent a frost effect that slows them down. So it's very, very good for momentum and pushing players. Now, this is my go-to loadout. I want a Chug Jug. I want the base boost gloves. I want the grapple. And I want the dual pistols. The dual pistols, the kill switch pistols, are my favorite pistols, especially when you combine them with the base boost gloves. Let me show you why. You can use the base boost gloves and then swap to the pistols, and in the air, you will not take fall damage. The thing about the dual pistols too is, even without the gloves, you don't take fall damage, assuming that you kill your momentum before hitting the ground. So if I jump off with over here, I might take some fall damage, but before I hit the ground, if I just slow down, I will not take any fall damage. However, if you use the base boost gloves, you just don't take any fall damage, period. And I'm already an A rank superhero after doing only 4 eliminations and taking out that Spire, because you do get rank up for eliminating the Spire and eliminating the NPCs. But another thing that you can do, again, like I said, is go to the shrines and then take out the take one of the super sprites to the shrines, because that's going to give you 250, which is more than killing an S rank or an S plus rank hero. But let me show you, like, in combat what I'm talking about real quick. So when I see some opponents, I'm gonna be able to grapple from like max distance before I'm even on their screen. Pull out my shotgun, hit this guy, pistol, finish him off. I'm able to stop my momentum completely with the pistols and not go flying further than I need to be. There's another guy in front of me. He's like in storm. I'm not sure. Oh, let's use the chug. And by the way, no one can really press you when you have these grapples, because no one's gonna have mobility that keeps up with them. I'm gonna use this grapple right now just to go up right here. See who shot me in the back. So I'm trying to preserve my charges again, because like I said, it's only 20 charges with the wing shot grappler, which is a good amount to make it last the entire game. But if you're spamming it, you will run out and you cannot replenish it. And by the way, okay, so the gloves and the pistols, let me show you guys how I use the gloves. When I'm approaching somebody with the gloves, first thing I'm going to right click, which is I'm going to do the super jump. And then while I'm in the air, I'm going to 180 and left click so I can push myself towards my opponent. So you got the gloves out, jump, right click, 180, left click. I can do another one. And that's how, like, I'm going to cover ground with just the gloves alone. And something that I like to do is put myself up in the air. And then once I do that, I'm able to just like slow down with the pistols and take them out. I'm going to open this chest right here. Of course, the higher rank you are, the better rewards you're going to get from these chests. This guy does have me scanned right now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what you can do with the grapple. I'm going to run away, act like I'm running away, get some distance on this guy. Now he knows I'm over here. Fly towards him. Bro, he did not see that coming. Like, because the grapple doesn't make any noise. And by the way, if I wanted to there, because I was trying to hit him with a pump on the way in, but I kind of went flying a little too far. One thing you can do is you can swap to your pistol instead of your pump. And I'll show you why you want to do that. This guy's an AI, but let me explain it a little bit better. Because with the pistol, you can freeze your momentum mid-air and completely stop your movement, which is going to like kind of make it very hard for your opponent to track you, because they see you flying at them like super, super fast. But then as soon as you feel like it, you can just stop with the pistol by ADSing while you're in the air. That's all you have to do. If you ADS while you're in the air, you activate the slow motion effect. I don't know what bro's doing. But now I'm an S rank superhero, so now I can open S rank chests. But what I really want is I really want to get S plus, because that's when all my boons will be upgraded to super boons. And I'll see if I can do that real quick. There's an S rank chest here. By the way, the chests get marked on your map when you are able to open them. So there's an S rank chest here. Let's see what an S rank gives us. Honestly, we already have the best loot in the game, but if I can get like a fresh chug jug out of this, that would be ideal. It's exactly what I wanted. Parkour reloads your weapons, and that parkour counts as like doing this. That's going to reload your weapon. So if your shotgun is like not reloaded, but you do some parkour, some slow-mo, some pushes like this, if I swap back to my shotgun, it's fully reloaded. That's pretty sick. That's going to be very useful for like just keeping pressure on your opponents. It's not going to just reload your shotgun, reloads all your weapons while you're doing parkour, so you never have to stop. And now, by the way, now I have this right here. I got one of the boons that gives me forecast. And if you want to see what boons you have, just open your inventory and it's going to be down here. Storm Caller boon, replenish shields in the storm and gain storm forecast. And then I have combat acrobat boon. You can't drop your boons, but once I get S plus, by the way, that's when I get all the super boons that are like really OP, allowing me to run around and heal and all kinds of other stuff, which I'll showcase. There's only 4 players left, but like you can see how much pressure I'm able to put on players and how hard it is for them to pin me down. And I've had this loadout pretty much from the beginning of the match, so it just makes the rest of the game play out so easy. And I don't have to wait till I'm S plus rank to get the exotics, because once you're S plus, that's when you can open the caches that give you exotic weapons. I was able to get this exotic weapon by defeating the Spire early in the match, and it does take some time to defeat the Spire, but if you're able to take it out quickly, you pretty much set yourself up for the rest of the match. There's a guy with a medallion nearby. I'm gonna push into him, see what's going on. He's right up here. What I'm gonna do here, make him think I'm running, get some line of sight. I didn't swap my weapons properly right there. I'm gonna pop a chug. I'm gonna use the boon or the base boost to break his builds. Do it again. Looks like he's running this way. Break his builds. Somebody is shooting me. One of the second to last player is just shooting from the distance. Just trying to see where that last player is. I think he's at the bottom of this hill. Honestly, I don't want to give that guy any room to work with. I'm going to reload right here. Well, little grapple swap. Pistols out. I don't think that was the guy. I mean, that might have been the guy. It was an AI, but the AI was just frying me, I guess. So that guy thinks he ran away by driving up that hill. Like he thinks he's out of reach. He doesn't realize that the grapple is so broken. Oh, this guy loves holding out his shotgun. He's not even building. This is a 0 build player. So he's running away, but watch this, bro. You cannot run. You cannot run. Oh, with the grapple, if you do the cancel while going downwards, it forces you to pull the... You see how much pressure I'm just putting on him right here? He is in a cone now. Poor guy. This guy's throwing the dog at me, bro. I don't know where this guy is at. He's got to be pretty close. Oh, he's above me. Okay. A little messy right there. A little messy of a grapple. All right. We're going to catch him off guard. He's behind that little pillar area right there. Pull out the pistols. Slow-mo. Kill the momentum. He doesn't even hear me because it's hard to hear. Guys, there it is. Easy win. Hope you guys are enjoying this season. Hope you learned something from this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. And also, I'm doing a giveaway on my map, Meme Royale. There's a new quest where you have to loot 50 chests. You can hop on the map. Here's the code right here. Once you complete the quest, post proof in my Discord in the Meme Royale clip channel, and you'll be entered into the giveaway.